Hey guys, how are ya? Welcome to the Ask Midwest Anxiety Show. Today, I wanted my car to be the thumbnail. Why? Why do I want my car to be the thumbnail? Because this car has taken me. This car has taken me all over the place in 2017. We have gone through rain, we have gone through snow, we've gone through up hills, we've gone down hills, we've gone fast, we've gone slow. We've done it all in 2017 to help people get the most out of life. Today, I wanted to thank my car. Thank you, car, for all the stuff that we've done in 2017. Guys, you know what time it is. It's time to get that thumbnail.
When this life gets a little tough, the people start to run. Well, don't you just walk away?
You guys, I hope you enjoy the last episode of 2017, episode 29. Well, good morning, guys. Hey, how are you? Well, here we are, December 20th, 2017. We're here at the end of another year. Today I'm headed to a client session, but I thought today might be a little different show. I'd like to look back over this last year of shows, this being the 29th episode. Thought we could look back today just over the last year. You know, episode 1 of the Ask Midwest Anxiety Show started on February 18th, 2017. Hello everyone, I'm Randy Floyd and you're watching episode 1 of the Ask Midwest Anxiety Show. Hey everyone, how are you? I'm Randy Floyd and you're watching episode 2 of the Ask Midwest Anxiety Show.
Hi, what I'm doing?
Hey, what's happening? You want to get in on the camera here?
No.
No? I'm Randy. What's your name?
Sydney.
Sydney. What grade are you in?
Second.
Second grade. Do you want to say anything to the camera here?
Hi.
This is Sydney. She's at Quarter Bakery eating lunch. Yeah? You're how old?
7.5.
She's 7.5. You got any, is this your friend here, or your sister?
Yeah.
You want to tell her to say hi? Nah? Alright.
When this life gets a little tough, the people start to run. Well, don't you just walk away? That's when I'll say.
Here we go. Met these two awesome kiddos here at the free ice cream cone day. You got ice cream cones? They're on YouTube. Hey, go check them out. What's your channel?
GamerCat99.
GamerCat99.
And mine is DogLife99.
DogLife99. GamerCat99. Go check them out. Peace. This show is all about answering your questions, trying to help you get through the goods and the not so goods of life. Hopefully this can provide you a little bit of value. I enjoy doing this. I enjoy connecting with people and just trying to find different ways to help them through their social and emotional struggles.
When this life gets a little tough, the people start to run. Well, don't you just walk away? That's when I'll say.
So today is episode 13. This is August 21st. It's a big day. It's a really big day. Why? Well, you may be thinking August 21st for the total eclipse, but August 21st to me means that a whole new way of doing the Ask Midwest Anxiety Show. So I think this is going to be really cool. I've been thinking about this a lot. One of the things that I've been thinking about is I want to give you guys a great experience of just some behind the scenes, just everyday stuff, being a community-based therapist, so you can just see behind the scenes of the things that I do all day long. out driving in the community, meeting with people. So we're going to turn this into more of a rolling vlog rather than what you're used to in episode 1 through 12, where I just sat and answered questions and that kind of stuff. So we're going to, starting today, first off, I didn't say good morning. Good morning! Hey, I'm glad to see you guys. I'm hoping you're doing well. Yeah, we're gonna turn this into a daily vlog. So you're just gonna ride with me, which is awesome. And I'm just gonna show you just different parts of my day. Obviously, I won't be able to show you the things that are protected by confidentiality, which means client sessions and things like that. But hopefully, you'll get to see a lot of my day. All right, guys. Hey, listen, I'm here. It's about 12:30. I haven't looked into the sun yet, guys. I'm not gonna look into the sun, but it's really totally cool. I think this is awesome. Hope you guys are having a nice day wherever you're at watching the eclipse. These are the kind of memories that'll live on forever. Hey Twitter, can you guys see me? Wow, it's so bright. I'm standing outside here of the plaza. I was planning to be in Starbucks, but it is so beautiful outside here on the plaza today. I'm so happy that I joined you guys live. I'm here to talk about the 5-second rule, Mel Robbins' 5-second rule. I love Mel Robbins. I love the 5-second rule. I use it every day, and I'm here to answer your questions. So when you join, make sure you leave a question or a topic in the comments, and I'll make sure to answer that on the show. So I think what I'll do is I'll go ahead and get started and talk about the 5-second rule, and then from there I'll answer your questions. So you guys heard about the 5-second rule. 5-second rule is all about action, right? There's things in our life that we don't want to do. We've created habits. We've created bad habits where we say, I don't want to do that. I don't feel like doing it. I don't feel like doing it. Mel Robbins, by the way, talks about that. You're never gonna feel like doing anything. You're not gonna feel like it. It's not something that you want to do. You're not gonna feel like it. So the 5-second rule is all about your thoughts and your actions. It's all about taking actions. It's all about taking actions. 5 seconds, you count down, you go 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, take action. That's a 5-second rule. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, take action. This morning, 4 o'clock in the morning, my alarm went off. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, take action. It was fantastic. It just kind of like I just went, because I used that, right? If I didn't say 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, I will just lay here a little longer, just 5 more minutes. There's the 5, just 5 more minutes, just 5 more minutes. And guess what? 5 turns into 10, turns into 15. So I talked to a lot of people about, you're not gonna feel like doing it. Don't wait till that you feel like doing it. You just do it. Just do. That's what we talk about, is just do. So regardless if you feel like it, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. If it would be homework, oh, I don't feel like it right now, I'll put it off till 7 o'clock tonight. No. You start 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Guess what? Once you get into it, it's a lot easier, isn't it? It's a lot easier. You just start going, hey, how's it going? You get into it and you go, hey, now I'm into it. You don't want to do the dishes? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Start doing the dishes. You do that for all the things that you don't want to do. All the things, this pushes you. You're going to find that you're going to start pushing yourself. You're going to start pushing yourself further and further. Oh, I don't want to run that extra 1/10 of a mile. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, I don't want to cook dinner tonight. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You push yourself. Oh, okay, I'll make dinner, but I don't want to cook like something that's going to take 30 minutes. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You see where I'm going with this? Use that. I'd love you guys to tell me what you think of it, how it's going for you. Leave it in the comments. Mel Robbins, M-E-L-R-O-B-B-I-N-S. By the way, let's just take maybe right now we'll take just a quick minute, and we'll just have you put in the comments something that you would like to start taking action on, what would be something right now that you could say, okay, I'm going to use this 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and I'm going to start using this today? What would it be? Great, fantastic, fantastic. Hey, how's it going? Good. I'm doing a live Q&A talking about the 5-second rule. You know about the 5-second rule?
Is that Tony Robbins?
It's Mel Robbins. Yeah, she just basically says that if you count down from 5 and you do it within 5 seconds, you'll do it, whatever it is. If it takes longer.
Yeah, I've heard about that.
Yeah.
I mean, I thought I got my Robbins confused.
But it's yeah, but it works. So yeah.
Oh yeah, it totally does.
Yeah.
That's why I'm where I am.
Fantastic.
So, yeah.
Yeah, I'm just doing a live Q&A. You got something you use the 5-second rule for?
Everything. I'm a professional musician.
Nice.
And if I don't accept a gig, I mean, I don't get paid. I don't know. I can't survive unless I tell people yes. So, I mean, it's kind of like a pressure situation, but that pressure turns into opportunity.
Yes.
And once you get the ball rolling, you can do anything with it. So.
And it feels a lot better after you start doing it.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. Thanks,
Peace out.
man. Yeah, take care. That's what this show's all about, guys. Getting into conversations with the community, with you, just being able to spread the good word about, hey, life is all about pushing yourself, doing the things that you love, not worrying about the struggles that you have. Push, right? Really excited for you guys to join me. As you're joining me, as you're putting your questions in, I would love to talk a little bit about just anxiety and the behavioral part of when people have anxiety, generally what happens. Because I think a lot of times we start to have anxiety and we learn a certain way of dealing with anxiety, but the problem is sometimes what we feel may be the best way is not always the best way, right? It may be the best way for the short term, but for the long term, it's probably not best for us. And so I want to talk about the behavioral part today of anxiety. You know, so with CBT, you have thoughts, you have feelings, and you have behaviors. So thoughts, feelings, and behaviors. We're going to focus on the behaviors today. And with the behaviors, generally, there are a couple things when you start to feel anxious. And I'm going to probably end up doing an episode where I'm riding a bike, because this is the easiest way for me to kind of talk with people about anxiety. So, okay, so just imagine yourself riding a bike. Imagine yourself riding a bike. If you're riding straight, great. We'll say that's no anxiety, right? But as you start to go up a hill and you start to experience some anxiety, then that hill gets a little steeper and it's harder to ride up that hill, right? And so the more you go, sometimes the steeper the hill is. Well, the trouble is, a lot of times when people start experiencing anxiety, they're like, oh, I just don't think I can do it. I don't feel like I can do it. I don't feel like I can do it. And so that feeling may start to take over, or thoughts of, I just can't do this. I just can't do this. So the more that the steeper the hill, the more that you start to experience anxiety, the less you have to tolerate it. And so for me, when I'm working with people, I talk about, you know, you're going to ride up that hill and you're going to feel anxiety. Yes, I want to feel anxiety. Why? Because when I feel that anxiety, I want to keep pedaling. I want to keep riding up that hill. I don't want to stop. I don't want to stop, because if I stop, I'll ride back down the hill. I'll fall back down the hill. So a lot of times people, when they have anxiety, they start riding up that hill. Oh, it's getting a little too much, 2, 3, 4, and then fall back down. And so they do a lot of this. So what we want to do is we want to gradually, you know, ride these hills where we keep going up, we keep getting up till we got to the top of it. What do we know when we get to the top of the hill? Oh, well, it's exhausting. It feels pretty doggone good. It feels good, why? Because on the bottom, on the way down, it's a lot easier, right? Well, since I'm in Westport, I might as well come and eat at one of my favorite pizza places. One of the reasons why I totally like it is, let me show you how you do it at Joe's. You got the honey. the officials at Joe's Pizza honey. You take it, and what do you guys do? What do you think you do with the honey? You take it, and you see this pizza here, you put honey all over the pizza. Just like that. So guys, listen, hey, I wanted to tell you something real quick that I've been thinking about as I've been talking to people about anxiety lately. And I think this comes from Reed Wilson. He says it best, that to beat anxiety, you gotta win the mental game. You gotta win the mental game. Two things to win the mental game is that you've gotta be uncomfortable and you've got to be uncertain. You gotta be uncomfortable and you gotta be uncertain. If you're uncomfortable, if you're uncertain, you go on offense and say, yeah, I'm going into you, anxiety, let's go. I can get you, I got you, anxiety. Then you will win. But the minute that you start second guessing yourself, the minute you say, oh, I can't handle this, the minute you say, oh, I don't like this feeling, I just want to leave, that's the minute that you start losing. You start losing the game. So guys, what I wanted to tell you is be uncertain, be uncomfortable.
When this life gets a little tough, the people start to run.
All right, guys, you know what time it is. It's time to get that thumbnail.
When this life gets a little tough, the people start to run. Well, don't you just walk away. This when I'll say.
How's this? This look good? Ho, ho, ho. Hey guys, I hope you enjoy episode 27. It's great. I enjoyed it a lot. You guys have been asking me, Randy, why are you doing this vlog? I mean, you got all kinds of other stuff to do. Like, you know, why are you doing this? And there's one reason why I'm doing it, guys. I want two words to be said every day: mental health. I want there to be a lot more focus on mental health in our community, and that's one of 2 or 3 different reasons, but that's one of the main reasons, is I want mental health to be talked about every day. I think we need to start talking more about mental health. So that's why I'm doing it. Talk more about mental health. You guys, please start talking about mental health with me. We need more people talking about mental health in our community. Yes, and it's completely normal to talk about mental health. You don't have to whisper about mental health. Hey, let's talk about mental health around here. Let's do it. Let's talk about mental health. All right, guys, well, hey, listen. Okay, I've got to get to this client session now, so I'll see you guys here just in a little bit. Well, I'm on my way to deliver some goodie grams. I got a goodie gram for Jacob and for Luke, and I'm headed out to deliver these today. Totally love it. These are you're a good kid goodie grams. Just a little something for them today. Got some Reese's peanut butter cups. Their mom and dad just ordered the You're a Good Kid goodie gram just to say, hey, you're terrific. Hey, thanks for all the hard work this semester in school. Keep doing awesome. You're an awesome kid. And I totally love, if you don't know about our goodie gram program, you should definitely go check it out. dogoodgetgood.com. I created the goodie gram program just really to focus on how the good in people, right? I know there's a lot of times where we might get frustrated, we might get down, we might get upset, either with ourselves or other people. The Goodie Gram program is all about recognizing the good in other people. You know, no matter how many struggles we have, I believe we all have more strengths than we do struggles. And I'm all about tapping into those struggles, and that's what this Goodie Gram program is all about. you go on the website, you order something for someone. It could be your kid. We've got one for your good teacher, your good classmate. I would love to do a pop-up store in a school just for classmates to order goodie grams for each other, and then we'll deliver them in the school. That would be totally fantastic. We got a goodie gram just because you're awesome. We're going to continue to create different goodie grams, but the goal of the program is just to recognize the good in people, because like I said, I believe we have more goods than we do not so goods. It's about just tapping into them and really recognizing them. So thanks Jacob's mom and dad and Luke's mom and dad for ordering a goodie gram for them. I hope they enjoy it, and we are meeting our goal of having the goodie gram delivered by 3 p.m. the next day after it was ordered, if you live in Johnson County, Kansas. Because what I really want, what I think is cool, what I envision in my head, is there's something on the doorstep and it says Luke, and wow, Luke gets home from school and it says, "You are awesome." And he opens this up and he sees that there's Reese's peanut butter cups in there, and then he reads the note from mom and dad, and it's just a good way to come home. Wow, guys, that's totally awesome. I hope you guys have enjoyed watching the first 29 episodes as I have filming and editing them. It's been great connecting with you guys. You know, in 2017, at the start of 2017, I knew that I wanted to do something to be able to connect with you guys. I love doing videos and those things, so I knew it wanted to be on video, and I had this kind of like idea of how many episodes I wanted to do. You know, as you guys probably know, if you've ever filmed and edited, there's just a lot that goes into that, guys. And so while we're only 29 episodes deep into the show, I think that I've learned and gained so much more. So going into 2018, that's going to be awesome. That's going to set us up for some awesome shows in 2018. You know, one of the things I didn't realize when I started this year was just how much time it takes not only to film, but to edit. You know, filming, the creativity and all that goes into it, just to keep your attention. You know, who wants to watch 15 to 18 to 20 minutes of just blah 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 and really not getting anything out of it, right? So I think that's part of it, is just the planning, and the creativity part of it is trying to hold your attention, and for you guys to get value, and for me to provide you just lots of different materials. So I feel like today I'm in a better place with that than I was when I started. I think the other thing is, guys, that I think is probably even more important going into 2018, is I found in episode 27 just a couple days ago in that Johnson County parking lot. Episode 27, there was that key moment where I was just staring at the camera and I was like, oh, I want to say something here, and it just came out. It just came out, and I found, I think, the reason that I want to do this show and continue to do the show. You know, as I reflect back on that moment and kind of put it all together on the micro level, just individually for each of you, my hope would be is that this show might inspire you just to get the most out of your day, just for you to maybe watch this show and go, wow, you know, I'm gonna push through, I'm gonna keep going, I'm going to, whatever I'm struggling with, I'm going to fight through. And not only that, I'm gonna discover how awesome I am. What are my strengths? What are my interests? So hopefully it inspires you. I also hope just through this show that I can provide just some maybe some conversation, some resources, just maybe that it would be the tip of the iceberg, right? Maybe that nugget that gets you thinking about ways that you can manage your everyday social and emotional struggles. So maybe I can just give you the key that unlocks something for you, right? I think that would be another thing to get out of the show. More on a macro level. So the big picture here, which I'm energized, and I can't speak to it enough, is 2018. I want to continue to just shout to the world how we can view and we can talk about mental health differently, right? Guys, I think this is a great platform. This show is a great platform for me to be able to talk about, you know, going from mental illness to mental health. I think we've got to normalize mental health, guys. We've got to normalize it. It's like physical health, or it's like so many of other things in our life. Let's normalize mental health. That is such an important thing for me. Let's take mental health and go from the negativity to the positivity, guys. Mental health being good, not negative, right? Not bad. Let's stop whispering about it. Let's just start talking about it. Let's start shouting it out, right, guys? I just, again, I think hopefully what this show will do, and I said it in that episode 27, is just give us a chance to talk about and think about mental health. Just those two words, mental health. How can we just talk about more about mental health? Not only how I can talk about mental health, but then when you hear it, you talk to yourself about mental health, and you remind yourself about mental health, and then you talk with your mom, your dad, your neighbor, your grandma, your aunt, your uncle, your friend at school, your coworker. Hey, mental health. Let's start talking more about mental health. So hopefully this show provides a platform to talking about mental health and just normalizing mental health. If I can reach you and inspire you, if I can give you some golden nuggets, some resources for you to start thinking about your own social emotional struggles, and if we can find a way that we can become more comfortable talking about mental health, I think this show has done its purpose, guys. I think it's a big win for all of us. So that is my energy and my framework going into 2018, is for us to use this show as a vehicle, no pun intended, right? To just get the most out of every day. We know that not every moment of our day is going to be awesome, but how can we continue to strive to get the most out of our day, out of our month, and out of 2018? So, as we say that, looking really forward to going into 2018. Today is actually my last day. I'm gonna take some time. I'm gonna spend it with the family, refresh, kind of get my mind right, and then come back on January 2nd, 2018. We're gonna be hard at it again. We're gonna be hard at it again. Over the next week or so, what you're gonna see is I'm gonna just show different clips of the first 29 episodes, and I'm going to show you just different clips, so you can just, if you weren't able to view the first, these 29 episodes of 2017, I was already talking about 2018, right? I slipped almost there, right, guys? 2017, I'm going to show those clips over the next week or so going into 2018. I hope you guys have a safe, happy, fun rest of 2017. Let's come back 2018 ready to get the most out of our lives, guys. You guys, really appreciate you watching. Look forward to seeing you in 2018. You guys, until next time, take good care.
Life ain't fair. you're gone.